Hello and welcome back, yogis. I'm here in Mount Sunita's Valley, and let's do our afternoon practice. So we are going to start lying down. You might not see me when I'm lying down because I'm in the middle of some grass and cacti and nature. So that's what's happening over here. But you at home, go ahead and lie down and have your feet pointing towards the front of the mat. And then once you get there, just take a very early Shavasana. So your legs will come wide, feet spill open, have the arms come down by your sides. Just take this moment to arrive. Land on your mat and your practice back in your body. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. All right. From here, you'll keep the right foot where it is. So it should be pretty much towards the top right corner of your mat. Take your left foot and cross it over the right so your ankles are crossed. Reach your arms up overhead and we'll do what we call a banana. So you take your right hand to catch your left wrist. This is just a version of the banana, of course. And then pull the left wrist up and over to the right. And if you're like, oh, I'm not really getting much of a stretch, there's a few things you could do here. You could kind of shimmy your shoulder blades a little more to the right. So think of shortening the space between your low right ribs and the top of your right hip. And we want to lengthen the left side body. If you're still not getting much of a stretch, you might need to kind of readjust completely. Bring your arms down and scoot your hips over to the left. And then take the right hand, catch the left wrist again, and see if you can find that length. So imagine drawing this kind of semicircle from your left heel up to your left hip, and from your left hip out through the left arm to your left wrist. Breathe into that space and try and allow both sides of your back to soften down towards the mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Full exhale. All right. Come back to center, and we're actually going to go directly to the other side. So you can take your left leg, uncross it, bring the left heel towards the top left corner of the mat, right foot over the left, so your ankles are crossed, arms overhead, left hand will catch the right wrist now, pull the wrist up and over to the left. And if you need to adjust your hips a little bit over to the right, go ahead and then feel this nice, beautiful opening through the right side body. So now we're drawing the line from your right heel up to your right hip, from your right hip up through the right armpit, the right arm, and out through the right wrist. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale and a full exhale. All right. Bring your arms down by your sides, uncross your legs. And then from here, bend your knees and step the feet down onto the mat. Kick your right leg straight up towards the sky. And then bend the right knee in towards your right armpit. We'll come into a half happy baby. So you can take your right hand to catch outside your foot if available. Otherwise, you could catch your right shin or ankle or underneath your right thigh. But you're drawing your right knee in and down towards your right armpit. You can keep your left leg bent as it is right now with the foot on the floor, or could choose to extend that left leg. But if you extend it and the leg is like really far off the ground, maybe backtrack and just rebend that left knee. Now, think of deepening your right hip crease towards your left foot And so maybe you lengthen the right side of the waist a little bit more. And then think of drawing a long line from your right knee in the armpit down towards your left foot if the leg is extended. Otherwise, you're just making space there. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. One more inhale and a full exhale. All right, we'll all bend that left knee and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh, creating a figure four shape. Reach forward, interlace the fingers behind your left thigh, heavy your tailbone down away from your head. So both sides of the waist are long, the feet are flexed. If you'd like, could rock a little bit here from side to side. And just think of sending that right thigh and knee away from you. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Release the hands. And then from here, you'll just deepen the cross with the right thigh over the left. So your knees are stacked. Reach forward, either catch for your shins, ankles, or outside your feet if available. Once again, heavy the tailbone down away from your head. And then you want ideally the feet to be equidistant away from your hips, but then pull the feet towards your shoulders. And your seat will want to come up. So keep heavying the tailbone down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale. Okay, release the hands and then let your knees fall to the left. Scoot your hips a little bit over to the right for a supine twist. You can bring your left hand to the top of that right thigh and then reach the right arm out away from you with your palm facing up. Look over to the right and let that right shoulder blade heavy down. And if you want a deeper twist, you could dig your left elbow down into the floor and literally scoot your left shoulder blade more to the left. Breathe in here. And breathe out. One more inhale. Full exhale. Firm your belly. Come back onto your back. And then uncross the legs. Step the feet down onto the mat. Take your left knee and bring it high up towards that left armpit. Left hand will catch outside the foot, ankle, shin, or under your thigh. So as you draw the left thigh to the outer left ribs, do your best to make a connection. And then either keep your right knee bent or extend the leg long if that makes sense for you and your body. Deepen your left hip crease down towards your right foot and just make some space here in the hips. So we hold and store really so much emotion in our hips. So tonight's practice is a hip opening class. So we're going to just try and break up and free up some of that pent up emotion that can kind of get locked in the hips to make space for joy, because that's what we're working on today. We're choosing joy. All right, bend that right knee and then cross the ankle over your the left ankle over your right thigh. Interlace the fingers behind that right thigh, flex your feet, heavy the tailbone down. So left thigh is pressing away from you. You might rock a bit here from side to side. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Release the hands and then cross left thigh over the right. So your knees are stacked. Reach forward, catch for shins, ankles, or outside the feet. Heavy the tailbone down. And most likely one side's going to be like ooh, way off compared to the other. So just, show yourself some grace here. We want the feet to be equally equidistant away from your hips and then pull the feet towards your shoulders. Two more breaths in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Release the feet, and then we'll let the knees fall over to the right and scoot the hips over to the left. Right hand can come to the top of that left thigh, left arm away from you, gaze over to the left. If you liked what we did before, dig that right elbow down, scoot your right shoulder blade more to the right, and soften. Full breath in here and out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, firm your belly, uncross your legs, bring your knees back to center. From here, pull the knees into your chest and slide your hands behind your thighs. Begin to rock forwards and back, up and down the length of the spine. A little bit on a slant, so it's kind of hard to do for me, but you guys get the point here. Come all the way up to sit, and then we'll meet in a child's pose. So you can either roll over your crossed ankles or swing your legs to one side, but take your knees wide, big toes touch. Draw the seat back and down towards your heels, and then crawl your hands forward as you rest your forehead down onto the mat or even to a block. Settle in here. You can rock your hips from side to side. Roll the forehead from side to side. Inch the fingertips forward. Just grow a little bit longer in the waist. And then heavy the palms into the mat. Heavy your seat back and down to the heels. Take a deep breath in and fill up. Deep breath out. Smooth inhale. And a smooth exhale. Look forward. So we'll keep the hands where they are, shoulder width distance apart, and then start to round forward through the spine and then heavy your thighs and your hips to the mat. Find like a lazy up dog here as you lift up through your chest. And then keeping your belly firm, shift your hips way over to the right, back towards child's pose, and then over to the left. And then do a couple more circles in the same direction, nice and smooth and fluid, starting to kind of wake up the outer hips. We've already done a lot of work in the legs, the chest, the shoulders, working in those back bends earlier today. So now let's really give these hips some love. Go in the opposite direction. Big circles with the hips. And then once you've completed at least 3 circles on this left side, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, and just start to pedal out your feet. And then one knee, the opposite knee. Sway your hips from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Any other little movements that feel good to you. See the hands are shoulder width distance apart, fingers evenly spread, and your feet are inner hips width distance apart. On your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. And exhale, just stay here. Shoulders over the wrists, heels over the balls of the feet. The belly is firm, the legs are firm, the glutes are working. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees down wide. Child's pose, seat to heels, forehead to mat. Look forward, come back into plank pose. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Breathe out. Let's clean up this down dog for a moment. Lift your heels up high. Take a generous bend in both of your knees. And as you press down and away through the hands, wiggle the waist long and lift the sit bones up really, really high. Firm your belly, let your head completely drop, and wrap your triceps back so that the armpits hollow in towards one another. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. All right, let's link all these together. Plank pose, inhale, so a little flow here. Knees down, child's pose, exhale. Look forward, plank pose, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Again, plank pose, inhale. Knees down, child's pose, exhale. Look forward, plank pose, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Let's do one more cycle. Plank pose, inhale. Knees down, child's pose. Exhale. Look forward, plank pose. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out and stay. Take a smooth breath in here, long in the waist. And then exhale, lower both knees down to the mat. Tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips directly above the knees. Draw your low belly in. From here, step your right foot back behind you with the toes tucked on the mat, and then float the right leg up parallel to the floor. Start to bend the right knee, draw it in towards your chest, and then wing the right knee out to the right. Sweep the knee all the way back behind you, and then down and forward again. Two more circles in this same direction. Just starting to oil up this right hip and then go in the opposite direction. 3 full circles here. All right. Step the right foot back behind you. Again, toes tucked. Swing your left shin over to the left. Spin the right heel down. And then reach the right arm up. Open across your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, sweep the right arm over the right ear. Press to the pinky edge of that right foot. And then reach the fingertips away. Firm your belly. Full breath in and out. Full inhale. Keep reaching. Full exhale. Firm the belly. Bring your arms into a T shape and bring your shoulders over your hips. From here, flex your right foot. Ooh, ow, that's a cactus. Flex your right foot up towards the sky. And then slide the right hand down the right leg, left arm over your ear for gate pose. Press your hips forward and reach the fingertips more to the right. Breathe in here and out. One more inhale and exhale. All right, come all the way up through center. Cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat and square off your hips. Bring your left knee a little more towards the center of the mat. Swing the left shin over to the right. Tuck your right knee behind your left knee and then swing your right shin over to the left. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Now, start to draw a circle with your hips in one direction. Just kind of stirring up the pot here with crossed thighs. If you'd like, you could even add your head or close your eyes. And then go in the opposite direction. Same thing. Come back to center. Look forward, lift your chest, tuck your toes under, and take a full breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips up and back, cross-legged. Down dog, bring your feet just a little closer together and start to walk your hands back to your feet. Squeeze your thighs together and then inhale, stand all the way up, reach your arms up. Exhale, left hand will catch your right wrist. Inhale, pull the wrist up. And then exhale, lean to the left. Breathe in. So it's kind of like a standing banana. And breathe out. Come back up to center, inhale. And then exhale, reverse swan dive back down over the legs. Walk the hands all the way back forward. Down dog split with your right leg up and back. Breathe in. As you exhale, step the foot between your hands close to your right thumb. Lower your left knee down, untuck the left toes, and look forward, firm your belly. Inhale, sweep your arms up, hug your inner thighs in as you wiggle the waist long, and then exhale, right hand catches left wrist overhead. Inhale, pull the wrist up, and then exhale, lean to the right. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, come back to up to center, reach up, and then exhale, hands down. Fingertips or add blocks, half split. Draw your hips back, straighten your right leg, and flex the foot. As you inhale, rebend your right knee, and now tuck your left toes under. Exhale, lift the hips, straighten both of the legs, maybe even flex that right foot again. Keep your legs straight. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, turn all 10 toes to the left. Transfer your hands to under your shoulders and breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee deeply, right leg straight. Inhale, center leg straight. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left. One more inhale, center. Exhale, bend the right. Walk hands to top of mat. From here, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Feet hips width distance apart so you can measure that with 2 fists. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, drop your head and hang. And then take a gentle sway from side to side or forwards and back. You can shake your head yes, shake your head no, bounce your knees. Okay, now we're actually going to keep the elbows grabbed as they are. From here, start to lean your torso over to the right and peek underneath your left armpit. A little bend into the knees from your belly and begin to rise up through a side bend on the left. Pass up through center. We'll make a circle. So now lean to the left. Soften your knees. Through a side bend on the right. Fold as you peek under your right armpit and then come back to center. 2 more, the same side. So lean to the right, lead with your left elbow as you come all the way up through center, up and over to the left, soften your knees, and then fold back over the legs. One more time. Lean to the right, rise up through center, up and over to the left. Soften the knees and then fold. Release your elbows. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, ground the palms. Step your right foot back and your left foot back to plank pose. Take a full breath in your plank. Exhale, knees down wide, child's pose. Seat to heels, forehead to mat. Look forward, plank pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Okay, now from here, we'll keep the toes tucked. Look forward. Inhale, pass through a plank into up dog with toes tucked. So lift up through the heart, pull the shoulders back. And then exhale, down dog, hips high. Have a little bend in your knees. 2 more. Inhale, plank to up dog. So the arms stay straight the whole time. Lift the heart, press the heels back. And then exhale, down dog, lead with the hips. A little bend in the knees. Inhale, plank to up dog with toes tucked. And then exhale, down dog, hips high. A little bend in the knees. Stay here and take a full breath in. Exhale, lower both knees down to the mat. Tabletop position. From here, send your left leg back behind you. Bend the knee into your chest. Wing it off to the left. Circle it all the way back behind you and back down. 2 more circles in this same direction. Nice and smooth and fluid. And then go in the opposite direction. 3 circles there. As you're ready, step the left foot back, toes tucked. Swing your right shin over to the right and spin your left heel down as you reach your left arm up towards the sky. Full breath in here. Open through the chest, firm your belly. And then exhale, take the left arm over the ear. Make sure to spin the pinky edge of that hand down. Breathe in, press through the left foot. And as you exhale, reach the fingertips away. Breathe in and breathe out. From your belly, bring your arms into a T shape as you stand on the right knee. Flex your left foot up and then slide left hand down, left leg, right arm over the ear. Breathe in here, press your hips forward and breathe out. One more inhale and reach as you exhale. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the top of the mat. Bring your right knee to center mat and then swing your right shin over to the left. Tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Swing your left shin over to the right. Now, circle the hips starting counterclockwise. So your arms are staying straight and you're finding all of this movement in the hips and also in the rib cage. So you're still getting that element of cat cow here as you make circles. Feel free to add your head or close your eyes if you want to. And then go in the opposite direction. All right. Come to center, tuck your toes, look forward and breathe in. Downward facing dog with legs crossed. Breathe out. Bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale. And then exhale, walk the hands back to your feet. Squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, stand up and reach the arms up. Then exhale, right hand catches the left wrist overhead. Inhale, pull up. And exhale, lean to the right. Hips to the left. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reverse swan dive. Or no, this is regular swan dive. Down into the legs. Walk the hands all the way forward. Inhale, down dog split with your left leg up and back. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, close to your left thumb. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes. Look forward with a firm belly. Inhale, reach your arms up. Think inner thighs hug in. Then exhale, left hand catches right wrist. Inhale, pull up. And exhale, lean to the left. Full breath in here and out. Inhale, back to center. Then exhale, release the hands down, fingertips or add blocks. Half split, draw your hips back, straighten the leg and flex the foot. Inhale, bend the left knee, tuck the right toes under. Exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, fold, maybe flex the left foot. Keeping the legs straight, inhale, look forward. And exhale, turn all 10 toes to the right. Hands under your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee deeply. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the left knee deeply. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, bend the left. Walk the hands to top of mat. And then step the right foot forward next to the left, feet hips width distance apart. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, and then take the opposite forearm on top. A gentle sway here, side to side or forward and back. Let the head really just drop. All right, so now we'll take the reverse of those kind of side bend circles we had before. So lean over to the left, peek underneath your right armpit, and then leading with your right elbow, come all the way up to stand, tall spine, and then arc up and over to the right. Bend your knees and fold over your legs. Two more. So lean to the left, come all the way up through center, up and over to the right. Soften the knees, fold over the legs. Over to the left. Rise up through center, up and over to the right. Soften the knees, fold into the legs. Release the elbows. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, ground your palms. Step your left foot back, right foot back. Plank pose, breathe in. Knees down wide, child's pose. Breathe out. Look forward, plank pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Look forward, firm belly. Inhale, pass through a plank into up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high, little bend in the knees. Two more. Inhale, pass through plank into up dog, toes tucked. Press the heels back. Exhale, down dog, hips high, little bend in the knees. One more time. Inhale, pass through plank into up dog, toes tucked. And exhale, down dog, hips high, little bend in the knees. Start to walk your feet up towards your hands, and we'll land in a malasana squat. Take your feet wide, turn your toes out a little bit, bend your knees, and join your palms together. Widen your knees apart. Feel this chest lift. The sternum lifts. Lengthen the tailbone down and engage your pelvic floor here. Take one more breath in, feel the width across your chest. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down. Lift your hips up, heel toe your feet to hips width distance apart. Now bend your knees, grab your elbows again, and pause. So take your favorite grip of the elbows. Keeping your elbows grabbed once again, we'll do a little something different here. Bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair and reach your elbows straight forward. So you're basically in a half chair. Your torso is parallel to the ground. Keep the lower body, firm your belly, lift your chest, so in a regular chair. Press down through your feet, straighten your legs, lift the heart, gentle back bend. Now we'll take the reverse. Bend the knees, come back into your chair. Keep your knees bent, torso forward, half chair. Fold over the legs, so ideally your chest is making connection with your thighs, and fold. Let's do two more like this. So send your elbows forward, half chair, full chair, rise, straighten the legs, little back bend. Bend the knees, chair, half chair, fold and lift the hips. Bend the knees, half chair, full chair, rise, little back bend. Bend the knees, chair, half chair, fold, lift the hips. Release your elbows. Bring your feet together to touch. Take a full breath in, half lift. Come to fingertips or press your shins away. And then exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead, palms press. And then exhale, lower the prayer down to heart center. Remember the intention that you've chosen for today's retreat. And if you're just joining for this particular session, we are choosing joy today. So maybe incorporate that. Take a full breath in here, standing tall. Full breath out. All right, we'll do water salutations coming from the Katona yoga tradition. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, separate your palms into a V shape, lift your heart. Exhale, hands together. Fold over your legs. Step the left foot all the way back and lower the knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Now, this part's a little tricky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back in front of the left with your ankles crossed. From here, keeping your ankles crossed, inhale, pass through plank into up dog like this with toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back, little bend to the knees. Step the left foot forward between the hands, lower the right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step your right foot behind the left so ankles are crossed. So you can kind of think of this as a braid on your mat. Inhale, hands together, rise to stand. Reach the arms up, separate the palms. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, separate the palms. And then exhale, fold forward into the legs. Step the right foot all the way back, lower the knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the left foot back in front of the right so your ankles are crossed. Look forward. Inhale, pass through a plank to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Little bend to the knees. Right foot forward between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot behind the right. Fold over cross legs. Hands to prayer. Inhale, stand up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot back in front of the left, crossing your ankles. Inhale, pass through plank into up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Left foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot behind the left and fold into the legs. Hands together. Inhale, rise, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up through the arms and the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot back in front of the right. Inhale, pass through plank into up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot behind the right. Fold into the legs. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, right foot in front of left. Inhale, pass through plank, up dog with ankles crossed. Exhale, down dog, hips high, little bend in the knees. Left foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Step right foot behind the left and fold. Hands to prayer. Inhale, stand up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, left foot in front of right. Inhale, pass through plank to up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down, left foot behind the right. Fold. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We've got 2 more cycles. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot back in front of left. Inhale, pass through plank, up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Left foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot behind the left and fold. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot back in front of right. Inhale, pass through plank, up dog with toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Step left foot behind the right, fold. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Separate the palms. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot back in front of left. Inhale, pass through plank, up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high, little bend in the knees. Left foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot behind the left, fold. Hands to prayer. Inhale, rise and reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot back in front of right. Inhale, pass through plank, up dog, toes tucked. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot behind the right and fold. Hands together. Inhale, rise and reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Uncross the legs. Feet hips width distance apart. From here, let's bring hands to hips. All right. Feet hips width. Pull your elbows back. Lift up through your chest and take a full breath in. Exhale, fold forward. I'll give you 2 options. Either catch your big toes, first 2 fingers and thumbs, or slide the palms under your feet, toes to wrists. Up to you. As you inhale, find just a little more length in the spine. And then exhale, firm your belly and fold. into the legs. Breathe in. Lift your sit bones up high. And breathe out. Fold a little further. Use your arm strength. Full breath in. Full breath out. Big inhale. Big exhale. From here, look forward. Release the bind. Take your hands to your hips and rise up to stand. From here, step on your left foot. Bring your right knee up towards your chest. Figure 4 chair. So hook your right ankle over your left thigh. Bend your left knee. Sit your booty back. Okay. This is uneven ground, so I apologize for my lack of balance. Either stay upright or you could rest your forearms on top of this top leg. You could bring your fingertips down to the floor, or if you can't quite reach, you could also bring your hands onto blocks. So I don't want you to fold all the way forward and straighten that leg. Rather, I want you to keep a little bend in your left knee. Obviously, your right knee is bent, the thigh is heavy. Instead of completely rounding your spine, I want you to think of reaching your chest forward and your sit bones back. Here for 3. Think of widening your collarbones, pulling your shoulder blades back. 2. Firm belly here. 1. Rise, right knee chest, and then step right foot down. We'll switch. So bring the left knee in. Figure 4 chair, hook the ankle, sit back. Again, you could stay upright. Could bring your arms onto this top leg, kind of give a little bit of pressure, or fingertips or hands to blocks. Again, you're keeping your right knee a little bent. You're reaching your chest forward and your sit bones back, shoulders back. 3. Keep having that left thigh. 2. And 1. Rise. Step the left foot down and let that go. Feet together. Inhale, come into a chair pose. Sit the hips back and reach the arms up. Exhale, stay here and just squeeze your thighs, firm your belly. 1 more breath in, sit low, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down, hips lift. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. And then exhale your way back to down dog. So you could step back, you could take a vinyasa if you want, step or jump, whatever kind of makes sense to you here in this moment. And we'll all meet with the hips up and back. Take a full breath in your down dog and a full breath out. Okay, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, close to the right thumb. Lower your left knee down onto the mat, and as you inhale, reach your arms up, low belly in. Exhale, take your hands to prayer at your heart and twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh and gaze up towards the sky. You can stay just like this. I think I am. Or if you want to, you could straighten your back leg. Hold here for 3. Pull your belly in as you twist. Press top hand into bottom hand. 2. 1. Look down. Hands down, frame your front foot. Straighten your back leg if it's not already. And then straighten your front leg and spin the left heel down. Turn the left toes in a little bit. Your right heel should bisect the arch of your left foot. Either keep your right hand outside your right foot or slide the hand up to ankle or shin or use a block. Take your left arm up towards the sky for triangle pose. Draw your low belly in and deepen your right hip crease back. Reach the left arm up and over your ear. Breathe in, sides of the waist long. Breathe out, open your chest. Now, you could stay here. This is a beautiful and amazing pose. Or if you're feeling open in your legs, maybe you take this variation with me. Reach the left hand all the way down to catch your right ankle. Thread your right arm between your left arm and your right leg and catch your left shin, ankle, or even thigh. And then you should, ideally, be able to press your right arm into your right leg to help you peek underneath your left armpit here. 3 more breaths wherever you are in this triangle pose variation. 1, turning the chest open towards the sky. 2, and 3. We'll meet in a wide-legged forward fold. Let the head just drop. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, turn out your left toes a little bit for Skandasana. Bend the left knee into a half squat and flex your right foot up to the ceiling. Inhale, pass through center. And then exhale, switch to the other side. Turn to face the front of the mat. Low lunge. From here, heel toe your right foot wide so the hands come inside of the foot. Press your left palm down and reach your right arm up. So you're in a wide, low lunge twist. Take a full breath in like this. Now, as you exhale, roll to the pinky edge of your left foot. Reach your right arm back. If available, keep the right foot where it is. If not, like me, scoot the right foot back. Lower your hips down to the mat. Now, inhale, lift your hips. Rainbow the right arm up and over the ear. And then exhale, dip the hips low and reach back. We've got 2 more. Inhale, lift the hips. Sweep the right arm over the ear. Exhale, hips low, reach back. Inhale, lift the hips. Sweep the arm over the ear. And then exhale, hips low, reach back, pause. Sit down however you need to. Face your left leg. We're coming into a half Gomukhasana. So cross your right knee over your left knee. Your left leg is straight and the foot is flexed. Sit up tall here, inch your sit bones back and take a full breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands forward and catch your left foot. Let the head drop, maybe hooking your chin past your right knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Look forward. Sit back up. Turn to your left, downward facing dog. So plant the palms down and just simply step back. Lift your hips high. Either stay in your down dog, or if you want to take a vinyasa here, feel free. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, down dog. Everyone inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, close to your left thumb. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Low belly in. Hug your inner thighs in. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Twist to the left now. Hook your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Turn and twist from the navel. Either stay here or straighten your back leg. Of course, you can take a variation if you want to. Breathe in, sides of the waist long. Draw your belly in. Breathe out to twist, pressing top hand into bottom hand. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale to twist. One more breath in. Hand down. Look down. Hands down. Frame the foot. Straighten your back leg if it's not already. Straighten your front leg. And then spin that right heel down. Turn the right toes in. Left heel bisects the arch of that right foot. Take the left hand, either outside foot, maybe with the block, or catch ankle or shin. Firm up your legs. Firm up your belly and reach your right arm up. Triangle pose. Full breath in like this. Exhale, right arm over the ear, lengthening. Take a full breath in. Sides of the waist long, engage your legs. Full breath out, open up the chest. Now, you could stay here or take this other variation with me. Bring your right hand to catch your left ankle. Thread your left arm between your left leg and your right arm and catch your right shin or calf area, maybe the thigh, and peek under that right armpit. 1. So the connection of left shoulder to left leg is helping you to turn the chest more to the sky. 2. One more big breath here. 3. Wide-legged. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn out your right toes a little bit, bend the knee, Skandasana, flex left foot to ceiling. Inhale, pass through center, and exhale, switch. Turn to face the front of the mat. Heel toe your left foot wide so the hands are inside of the foot, and then reach your left arm up. You're in a wide twist. Full breath in here. Now, as you exhale, spin to the pinky edge of your right foot. You can scoot your left foot back a little bit, toes point to the left. Lower your hips and reach your left arm back towards your right foot. 3 times. Inhale, lift your hips and rainbow the left arm up and over the ear. Exhale, hips low. Reach back. Inhale, firm belly. Lift the hips. Sweep the arm up and over. And then exhale, hips low. Reach back. Last one. Inhale, lift the hips and sweep the arm. And then exhale, hips low. Reach back, stay, sit down. Face your right leg and then adjust your hips so that your left knee is crossed over your right knee. You're in a half Gomukhasana shape. Inch your sit bones back. Make sure to flex your right foot. Sit up tall and breathe in. Exhale, reach forward. Catch your right foot and fold, maybe hooking your chin past this left knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Hand out. Look forward, sit up. Turn to the right, downward facing dog. Make your way. Either stay in your down dog or one last vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, down dog. All right, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring the shin forward across the top of the mat. I always like to add a blanket underneath my hips. Maybe that'll work for you to give you some support. Otherwise, just take your half pigeon, however makes sense to you. Firm your belly, lift up through your chest as you inhale. And then exhale, walk the hands forward and fold. Could come to forearms, make a pillow with your hands. Maybe add a block underneath your chest or your forehead. Breathe in and feel your ribs expand. Breathe out and soften. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Full breath out. From here, look forward and come up to sit. All right, now this one's a little tricky. Lift your hips just enough to turn them to the left so you can sit down and flex your left foot up towards the sky. Pavarita Janu Shirshasana, so your right heel is close in towards your pubic bone. Take your left hand down inside of your left calf. As you inhale, reach your right arm up and over the ear, and then exhale, reach to the left. Now, a lot of you are probably going to want to stay here. If a compass is in your practice already and you'd rather take that instead, feel free to set yourself up with your left leg up, peeking under your right arm. It's essentially the same shape, just with a little more oomph to it. So feel free to take either one. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Downward facing dog. Super simple, directly to the other side. So left leg will come up, inhale. And then exhale, half pigeon. Bring the shin forward. Your hips are level. Draw your low belly in. Full inhale to lift up through your chest. And then exhale, walk the hands forward. Adjust to what your body needs in this shape in this moment. Inhale, ribs expand. And exhale, they soften. Breathing in. Breathing out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look forward, come up to sit. All right, from here, lift the hips a bit to open and turn the hips to face the right. Flex the right foot up and bring your left heel close to your pubic bone. Take your right hand inside of your right calf, and as you inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, lean up and over to the right, maybe catching your right toes. Stay here, or if you want to take compass instead, catch the right foot and peek under the left arm. Wherever you are, hold for 3, for 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Step back. Plank pose, inhale. Lower all the way down to your belly. Exhale. Flip over onto your back. Once you get there, bend your knees, step the feet down onto the mat. Reach for a block. Slide the block underneath your sacrum, low and wide. Relax your arms down by your sides. And then from here, send your legs up towards the sky for Viparita Karani. So you can have your knees soft here. Let the tailbone, the sacrum be heavy on the block. Allow your face to soften, your jaw to relax. Even soften here through your neck, your chest, and your shoulders. So we start to unwind and let go of effort here as we're just kind of suspended in space. Allowing the blood to drain from the legs and recirculate back to the heart. Take a few more breaths here. And then moving slowly, bring the feet down onto the mat. Lift your hips, slide the blocks away, and lower the seat down. Full happy baby pose. Widen your knees out towards your armpits. Flex your feet up. Catch under your thighs, shins, ankles, or if you can, outside your feet. Can rock a little bit from side to side or extend your legs. Just be mindful. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then come into Shavasana. Extend your legs long and wide. Let the feet spill open. Have the arms come down away from you with your palms facing up. Eyes closed here. Slight tuck of the chin. Back of the neck is long. So you've done the work today. You've done the work in this practice. Allowed the hips to become more free and open. Releasing some emotion that might kind of be caught in the body. So as you rest here in Shavasana, corpse pose, I invite you to just simply notice, simply feel. As I've mentioned time and time again today, a lot of the times to feel joy, you really have to make the conscious decision to do so. But in this moment, I want you to just be. There's no judgment. Just simply observing anything that is coming up for you. Still keep the body soft, the face soft. Just feel your awareness broadening. Now, of course, you're welcome to remain here for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come up, start to deepen your breath. Take any movements in the body that feel good to you in this moment. Roll to one side as you're ready and find a fetal position. And then pressing into the support of the hands, come up to sit. Find a tall seat, close your eyes, and have your palms face down on your thighs. Be still, still noticing, still feeling, observing. Join the palms together at the center of your chest. Exhale here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slight bow of the head down to the wisdom of the heart. Take your thumbs up to your third eye center, your center of intuition and wisdom. Take a moment just to thank yourself for taking this time for you. Thank your teachers and the teacher within yourself. Moving slowly. Take your hands down to your thighs or your knees. Casting your gaze downward, blink the eyes open and lift your chin. All right, yogis, thank you for joining me for this afternoon flow. I'll see you back in just a moment here for our afternoon meditation. So I'll see you then.